this is Judy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be putting together pages, well, layouts, 2-page layouts, 5 through 9 of the new Creative Memories kit, album kit called On the Bright Side. And they are so easy. If you've seen my previous videos, you know, it's all you need is a pair of scissors from what's in the box. You have everything you need but a pair of scissors, something to cut with. You don't even need a trimmer. You could do it with scissors. I'm just amazed at this. It's just beautiful. So let's get to my desktop and put them together. Okay, here we go. So this is layout number 5, the first one we're going to do. Now, in case you haven't seen my previous videos, I'm going to go ahead and cut the cut apart sheet for this one just so you can see how truly easy it is. So the base pages are here. And the embellishments and the sticker sheet. So colorful. Okay, so this goes, goes around with here. This is how Creative Memories designer Amy Tangerine put it together. Of course, you could move them any way you want. You can have it like this. You can have this over here and this one over here. You can do it whatever way you want. How they put it together is only a suggestion. You can use your own creativity to change it up. All right, so I just want to stress that enough because I almost always change things in a layout, whether it be inking the edges or adding dimensional adhesive, adding a different title, you know, all kinds of things, adding more photos, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So anyways, this is the cut apart sheet, and on the back it has all the lines that you need to cut. So you can see you could do it with scissors. Now I have my trimmer here, which is out of stock right now, but they are coming back in stock, and it will be a new and improved trimmer, almost the exact same as this. It will just have a bigger base and some more storage opportunities underneath. So let's go ahead and get this cut, and I'm going to make sure I have that. Looks a little off. There we go. So easy to do these. So pretty. I just I can't say it enough. I'm just amazed at how beautiful they are. And just because you get these and put them in order, basically someone who's never done scrapbooking before can do this album without any problem. All they need is scissors, like I said, and their photos. And they can add their photos whatever way they want to. But if you want to use this page in a different album, you can go ahead and do that. You're not limited to doing it in just this album. So I'm going to use my scissors to just make this dovetail with the lines, and you know it's correct. Because my dovetails, I usually fold the paper and cut. All right, so this one has these are going to go over here. Everything is in the guidebook except measurements. They don't give you measurements, which is fine. You don't have to have measurements. This is going to go in the center here, which really calms down all that color. This will go up here, and these two will go here. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so easy. So before we get too much farther, let's make sure the stickers don't go somewhere underneath these photos, because you don't want to adhere things down and then have to put a sticker underneath it. So it looks like these are going to go underneath the green. So let's go ahead and adhere these. And the sticker sheet shows you which one goes to which layout. Number 5, layout number 12, number 2. If you didn't see my previous video, go ahead and watch them. It was I did the front and the end page in one video, and then I did the pages 1 through 4 in another video. And this is pages 5 through 9, double page layouts. Okay, so now I will put this together with layout number 12. Let's get these adhered down. This is the tape runner that comes with the album kit. And this is going to go here. And this will go above it. I'm just putting a minimal amount of repositionable adhesive on here so that I can move things when I go to put my photos on, in case I want to rearrange according to how my photos look. I may want more photos. I may have vertical photos or more landscape photos, or whatever my need may be. I want the ability to be able to change it. And the repo will hold this down enough, but not so much that I can't pull it up need be. Maybe I won't need to. Maybe I will. I don't know. But I want to have the album ready for display in case anyone wants to see exactly what it will look like. So I'm going to put this up. Here's one of the little embellishments. Goes up here, and it looks like it has just a smidge of that. I'm going to have it touching the photo mat. In here, you can see it has a smidge of that design on this side and then some here. So I made my borders in between these bigger than what they had. They don't give you measurements, which is fine. I'm okay with it being like this. I like to have common borders in between. It's not a problem if you don't have them match it perfectly the way that they show them. So let's go ahead and put the embellishments on here. I'm going to only put tape on this side so I can slide the photo mats underneath. I put photo placeholders, I should say, here until I get photos on there. Okay, that's layout number 5 done. Let's bring in layout 6. All right, so let's see how this one goes. So the rainbow type prints will go up and down. The border, one will go here and one will go here. All right, so you can see them here, and they're already cut for you. So let's go ahead and line them up. Okay, sticker done is done. And I saved this release paper. I can put stickers on that for other layouts as I'm putting them in my power layout folder. I'm having to guess that these were supposed to be down farther. It's okay though. I'm not gonna have an issue with it not lining up the way they have it. You'll have 2 photos here, a photo here, a photo here, 2 photos here. That's how they have it. So I have plenty of room to put my photo opportunity there. Not a big deal. Okay, so let's adhere these down. I'm going to try to line it up with my mat so I get it in the center. We're going to go 1 5/8 from the bottom, and that will be 1 5/8 from the top. Now see how this has a little bit of a blue line here? That's because on this side I did cut it on the line, but the print is just a little bit off, and sometimes that happens. You could trim it off with your scissors if you want, but I'm just going to line it up here and it will look like a dividing line, and no one will ever know. I'm going to line it up to this one so I can get it approximately in the same area. You can see it a little bit here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it up. That's the beauty of the repositionable tape. And I will replace it down. I'd rather have the edge here than here. And just need the embellishments. This is layout number 6 done. Let's go to layout number 7. There's the stickers. Oh, there we go. Thought maybe I had not cut that yet. So, the color on the outside edge. The yellow pieces across here, the sticker goes down the edge, okay. It doesn't say how far down, so just kind of guess whatever looks good to you. I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 of the squares on that border, and I'm going to go against the sticker. I don't want it to overlap that sticker. There we go. And I can trim this edge if I need to. What'll happen is this one will probably be short. So I can take the other one off and put it over here if I need to. It just happens that way with me. I'm going to go about 2.5 of the squares and then over 5 squares. And that would be on this grid. And this is going to touch right up against that. This is layout number 7 done. On to layout number 8. That's this one. So it looks like this is going to be over here. This is going to be like this. And this yellow strips. And it looks like it is right against the brown. To go over 3 and down 4. Don't you love these grids? I'm going to have 2 in between. So if you wanted to add a different title, this would be a good title opportunity. So layout 8 is done. Last one for this video. is a layout number 9. This one's really pretty. It has a lot of little stripes here. Both of these will stay on this page, so that's a little different. So this piece is going to go here. So you got the big cluster here. And this side is going to have this one and the photo or journaling. These 2 flags will go up here. Let's see, this one's the longest. This one. So because this goes on top of everything, I'm going to wait and do it after I have everything down. So let's go ahead and adhere this. Let us do the cluster up in the corner first. Shows quite a bit of the stripe on this side. I'm going to leave a little more room. So I'm going to go to the 2-inch mark here. And this one, it looks like they have it butted up to it here. Now, it's hard to say. Maybe not. Maybe they did cover up a little bit of it. So let's go to 3.5 with this one. Doesn't matter, no, but in case you wanted to know what I'm doing, I'll give you my measurements. So this will go on top. All right, so now we're going to put this one down. And I am saying that this is going to, oops, you need to put the yellow piece down first. Has 2 4x4. You could fit 2 4x6s here if you trim them down just a little bit, so that's an option. And it is 4.5 inches wide, this piece. So if we put these on there, it's going to make it too small. So I'm going to put this not all the way. It's going to have just 1 grid line down here. And I'll have it at the 1 grid line at the top. So that's even. Then this one I'm going to put over off of the paper. So when I go to put my photos on, I will not be able to change this portion of the layout because the sticker is pretty well set where it is. 4x4, because now it is 4.25 up here that is showing. So I will have a little bit of a margin to work with that. Well, that was a little more challenging of a layout, but that's okay. I like to have a little bit more color and design. So that is layout number 9. So we are done with this video. Layouts 4 through 9. Thank you for joining me. I'll be putting together the rest of the layouts, well, probably 10 through 10, 11, 12, 13 in the next video. Hope you can join me, and make sure you watch the videos before this if you haven't already to see how the first layouts were put together. Thank you again. Have a wonderful day.